this is one that I get why it made sense on paper, but I'm really glad they didn't go with it.
And we also felt that Aragorn has come this distance with his journey and that Sauron is his enemy, and that we had to somehow have this personal duel between Aragorn and Sauron. And that's not in the book, but we felt that it had to be in the movie.
The moment where Aragorn is dismounted and they're all standing there vastly outnumbered, and this blinding bright light shines on us, which blinds, everyone except Aragorn at a certain moment sees something and walks toward it.
It was Anatar, which is the representation of Sauron as he is in his true angelic form. Then the angelic figure suddenly turns into Sauron and attacks Aragorn.
There are already too many confusing questions about the nature of Sauron in these movies. Having him actually manifest in person would have just raised even more questions, on top of being thematically unnecessary to have Aragorn face down against him when the real battle is in Mount Doom.
Sauron no longer has a physical presence at this point in the novels, and he cannot emerge from his tower. I mean, his tower is his body. The tower is the embodiment of whatever it is of Sauron that actually remains in Middle-earth. And I thought that to bring him back out in physical form would just be, a major concession.
But since the scene was shot with intention of doing this, there are a few remnants of it in the final cut.
I thought that, all this bright light footage that we have of looking and reacting to the light, that there was no way we could use that. But then it was actually Viggo himself that said to me, we could use some of that footage if we had the idea that the eye flares out. It's almost like it's beaming in on Aragorn. It's psychically affecting him.
And since Aragorn had to fight someone big, he's fighting a cave troll. Which is a nice way to show how things have escalated since the first movie, I guess. Originally, all 9 of them were struggling against one of them. Now it's just Aragorn versus one, while everyone else is fighting other bad guys.